right, bottom of the third inning we go. 1-1 tie here in Pittsburgh, and the leader off will be the leadoff hitter, George Hinshaw. Doubled in the first, but then he was out, and that's a line drive double play to the short. A couple of at-bats later, it was a promising start to that first inning, and no runs across as he tries to bunt, fouls it straight back, and the count 0-1 to the Diamond center fielder.
Great ideas by Hinshaw here. First, the third baseman was playing well back to the shade there to get his eyes on the sun. And he
one strike to Jordan Hinshaw. 2-1 pitch and way inside, 3-1. A walk for Jordan, and here's John Contreras, who walked back in the first inning.
And Paulino looked in and played umpire. It's not been established all day, except that guys have been swinging.
Times, balls at the letters, even though that.
I'll tell you a quick story. The other night, Mike Taylor, who has been scuffling with sports, and they had the robotic umpire back there. They had, of course, a real, but the robot was calling the balls and strikes.
1-0 pitch, swung on a miss. There's that change side part of the plate. The count will call.
That's right.
ESPN.
Because they haven't had the robotic umpire, they're trying it here in the independent league.
Wow, that's interesting.
And he could have just had a fit for really that would never be called. He just went and quietly took off his helmet and sat down and just chuckled.
1-1 pitch, and that's on the outside corner, or just off the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. Now the problem is with that robotic umpire, not too much fun arguing with that.
No, there's no chance. You absolutely can't get thrown out arguing with it.
But unless you're schizophrenic, the argument's just not going to be any, not going to provide any entertainment for you at all. Here's the next pitch, swung on, bouncing ball to short, on the short up, and then throws the first in time to get the out there. And on the play, Hinshaw takes second base.
Yeah. So
just a terrific play there by Derek Fox. You come in, you came into the light. He had to catch that ball back about an inch and a half off the ground. Then got 1 foot. Still, too much moving up to second.
Give me a rush.
You know, if Bryson saw that, he creeps in here a little bit, coming near that cutout in the third base area, and this one a fastball, and that misses just inside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Just a little aggressive there, and hit it right to the wrong guy.
All right, here's Mike Taylor now, runner at third. Chance to give the Diamonds a lead, and Mike takes a strike on the fastball.
He really took much better swing on Saturday and Sunday. Not necessarily all for hits, but he hit the ball hard. I could see that one coming. Not that particular hit, but he would be
1, 2, 3.
So here's Nick Odo. Taylor getting his lead over there at first. Pitch to Nick, and that's an off-speed pitch that floats outside for a ball. 1-0. We all know what he did his last time at bat. Odo a home run, and remember a little over a week ago, his ball game against these Stompers when the Giants ended up winning that one 1-0. The pitch to Odo bends out of the way and takes ball 2. End of the ball game, that 1-0 11 inning game. That ground roll double, or that ball that actually came and went off the right field fence. And on a 1-0 game, and you know, people say 1-0, how boring? Not at all. Sure. It was a great game. A couple of guys thrown out at the plate, guys thrown out at third. Odo takes in there a strike. It's 2-1. Mike Taylor with a great play with runners at first and third in that ball game to keep it tied at 0. I mean, sometimes, you know, you get these low-scoring games and people tend to, oh, it's kind of a yawner, but both teams, let me tell you, a lot of scoring opportunities. Odo, the changeup, in there a strike, and the count 2-2.
That buckled Odo's knees, and he thought, boy, I'm so glad I hit the fastball last time.
It looks like the one that you Bugs Bunny cartoons when you screw yourself into the ground.
That's just the rules of things.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 in. 2-2 pitch. Odo swings,
So
fouls his plate, and he's still up there. Count 2-2.
It's almost 8.
and he was ready for it.
So, you know, you better hop on down there.
Be
Let's see
anticipating the
what
off-speed
happens to
pitch.
that, man.
He got it. A little more up than I'm sure Paulino would have liked it to be. Although still
This inning, right?
good to foul it off.
After the scene.
But I got to tell you, when you start seeing Mike Taylor hit the ball hard and drive in runs, that is good sign for the Diamonds. He had a monster year last year, and if they're going to compete, they really need him swinging a foul bat. I mean, last year,
I'll get you.
70 plus RBIs, almost an RBI
Don't be
per
surprised
game
if
last
I
year,
go back.
24 home runs.
We have Coke.
24 home runs in an abbreviated season, boy. You're paying that out over a 162 game season. That's 55, 60 home run season. Pitch to Odo, swinging a foul, and he's still up there in a good battle between Odo and Paulino.
Really having a heck
Fighting
of a
hard,
bat.
man. He's
Odo was like this though all weekend in all the losses. Every at bat was seemed like a quality at bat. I said that the first time he got up there, even though he hit the first pitch for a home run, it seemed like every at bat was
You can see
Odo.
you're doing well.
Yeah,
Pitch to him. Swung on, hit hard. That's going to be a base hit to right field. Taylor is going to take a turn at second and hold on there. Throw comes in, first and second with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Sammy Ayala, who doubled his first time.
The designated hitter,
Sammy
number 6,
saw the
Sammy
first pitch
Ayala.
and decided to take it. Sammy had a ground rule double. I think that same sort of inside-out swing. He actually has a nice bit of gap power going the other way.
Certainly showed that back in that second inning with that shot he hit to left center field. Pitch to Sammy, swing. This one's a little hopper, and it won't get by the pitcher. Paulino's going to flip over to Carranza at first. The inning is over, but the Diamonds do break the tie as they get the 2-out RBI single for Mike Taylor, and we'll go to the top of the 4th inning, 2-1 Pittsburgh.
Hey fans, we're doing a hula hoop contest.
Good job.
This inning, meet us over around third base side. If you want to join the hula hoop contest, meet us on third base side of the grandstand, and you can participate.
What's up, Al? How's it going?
Good.
How'd Jamie do?
Very well.
All right.
Hey fans, this is a beer batter inning. If the first batter of the inning for the Sonoma Stompers, Ethan Zabo, strikes out in this beer batter inning, everyone can get $1 off a beer in the snack shack.
If you're old enough.
If you are old enough, thank you.
Huh?
You okay with that?
Sure am.
That would not be me. Again, that's the Sonoma Stompers' first hitter this inning, Ethan Zabo.
Leading off for the men from Sonoma is so Hurley now behind 0-2 in the count. Hurley, nothing new for strikeouts for him. He has 16 on the season in just 17 games. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Ellis. A broken bat hit at Kariakis. He has to come in and charge. Gloves it and throws across. In time. Mark Beller calls him out. And the first out of the inning goes 6-3 as David Kariakis made a good play there. A little bit of a, Tony, I think that was a little bit deceptive to him because it looked like a full swing, but with that broken bat, it didn't come off the bat very fast. Kariakis had to get in quickly, make the play, and get it across, and that's exactly what he did.
They were able to get a good read on that one. Came in very quickly. The quick pickup and the nice easy exchange from glove hand to bare hand allowed him to get him just by a hair at first base.
Here's Ellis' first pitch to Ethan Zabo, and it's looped into right field in front of Andrew Rubalcaba. Just got a piece of that. The first pitch from Ellis to Marioka is swung on and missed. Strike one. Marioka got a single to center field. That was really the only uprising in the game so far for the Stompers, as they got 3 hits in the second inning. But Ellis was able to limit it to just 1 run, and that's all the Stompers have now in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Rob Ellis to Mason Marioka, and it is a curveball in for a strike. 0-2. Got the top of the strike zone there, and now quickly ahead. Marioka's down 0-2.
Yeah, really in that second inning, Vic, the Ethan Zabo sunshine RBI single was the big hit.
Zabo, after that,
Also with Santa Clara.
second and just 1 out. And here comes the right fielder, Sam DiMatteo. He lined out in his first at-bat over to Thomas Schul at second base.
Great at bat for Morioka. He spoils a couple of good pitches, then goes right back up the middle with that base hit. Talked about the 7th hit of the game for the Stompers, and Mason's got 2 of them.
DiMatteo, and it's a fastball outside. DiMatteo in limited action thus far this year is hitting .250, no RBIs. RBI spot here with just 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. The 1-0 pitch from Ellis to DiMatteo. He steps on it, Mike Taylor at first, and that is an inning-ending double play. Third base fired across the field to Taylor, and that records a 5-3 inning-ending double play.
This first beautiful lady come out is Sicily.
Rob Ellis gets out the double play ball. 3.5 innings, the Diamonds 2, and the
Ball
Stars.
Savannah. And finally there's Sheena. They're going away. Unfortunately, Sheena. Man, are they going.
Fouled back by John Contreras, who's standing in there now. Third at bat in the game for Contreras. He walked in the first inning, and he grounded out to the third baseman. Great short hop play by the third baseman. Hinshaw was off and running with that first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Long throws over. Hinshaw got in easily. Add on here the third inning. Brandon Williams at third, Jordan Hinshaw at first. And the 0-1 pitch to John Contreras, outside and low. 1-1.
Nice take by Contreras. That ball looked like a striker that was going to catch the outside corner all the way through, and kind of broke way out. And Contreras able to hold that bat up before swinging and missing.
Just the 3rd game of the season for Contreras. And here is the move. And it's inside for a ball, 2-1. Polanco not at all happy with the ball by Ron Adams there.
You could tell he really wanted that pitch. He felt that he got the play.
You know, I think what caused that, a lazy fly ball towards right center field. It'll be the right fielder, DiMatteo, to come in and make the catch.
I mean, on this level.
And so a couple of hits in the end of play. It's the Diamonds 2 and the Stompers 1.
Just keep it on.
The Pittsburg Diamonds truly appreciate all of our great sponsors, such as Little J's at 3350 Love Ridge Road, Pittsburgh.
How you been? Out in front.
Nice pitch selection.
They should have struck both of his first 2 at-bats tonight. Struck out swinging and in the second inning. He's a strike away from going down 3 times in a row here. Here is his 3rd swinging strikeout in the first 5 innings from Matt Hibbert. He's down on strikes, and that brings up second baseman Yuki Yasuda. Pretty much the same story for him as it has been for Hibbert, as he struck out in the first and second.
Really starting to pile up the strikeouts now.
Snaps off Scholl and makes the play. So on the second pitch of the at-bat, Derek Fox flies out to the righter. Rubalcaba. That'll make 2 outs in the inning.
Looks like Ruby that time got a good read on that ball. There's a couple other balls that have gone out there tonight.
Here's one of the big sticks for Yasuda now. Yes, it's on the way, and it's fouled off at the plate. What do you have in one? Way up in the zone, 1-0. Ellis starts his 6th inning of work and delivers the 0-1 pitch to Hurley. And that is swung on and lifted towards right field. Rubalcaba just a couple of steps to his left and makes the play. Mark Hurley is down in the top of the 6th inning with a fly out to right fielder Andrew Rubalcaba.
Now
You
batting.
know, Ruby a little bit of trouble with that one. Had to move a couple of different little direction, but
Comes up. He's 2 for 2 on the night. And that is low and away. Ball 1. Zabo with a base hit and an RBI. 1-0 pitch and it's fouled off to the right side, even the count 1-1. The players are going to stay loose and limber out there. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Zabo. And it's a curveball inside, 2-1.
certainly a lot better place than to be in the Southwest right about now. They are just burning up down there, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, he never likes the catch. And Rob Ellis continues.
By starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Diamonds.
That's been in. He's been able to walk the tightrope. Here's the next pitch, and that one just did miss somewhere. Maybe inside. Strikeouts now to go with that fly out. Tough night for the leadoff hitter, and that will bring up Yuki Yasuda.
Now batting. Number 8, Yuki Usai.
1 for 3 on the night. He got a nice base hit in the 5th inning. He started off his night with 2 swings.
And the second baseman, right-handed batter, waits, and the first pitch to him is taken in there for a strike on the fastball, and the count 0-1. Rob Ellis certainly, Vic, no problem tonight getting ahead of a lot of these hitters. I guess you'd say he started a lot of these guys off with
Number
fastballs
3,
tonight, not going with
Derek
breaking balls.
Fox.
Talking about the way the pitchers using the managers and skippers using
No outs. Nice piece of hitting there by Fox for his second hit on the night. He is now
Now batting
4.
number 7, Joel.
Here we go, right back into the suit. And Miles going to come out and talk to Rob Ellis, and I have a feeling this may be it.
The bullpen has been going down there, looking down that right field line into the Diamonds bullpen. And it looks like they are going to make a change. Aaron Miles out there to talk it over and still hasn't made a single hit. Now he's low. Now it goes to 2 balls and 1 strike, but Yasuda. One ball and no strikes, and just a throw to first in time for out number 2. Runners, a 1-2 pitch. Oh, and missed strike 3 and ran over. So Garrett Grant out of the bullpen in support of the starter Rob Ellis.
Fabulous. And I guess that's just what people do. They
Followed by John Contreras and then Andrew Rubalcaba.
Valley's back and was 2 for 3 tonight. He hit a home run that landed somewhere in Sausalito.
1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. The guys come out of the home run derby, lose their swing. This one rifled in the right field, and that'll be a base hit for Contreras for him, and he takes a fastball in there for strike 1. Making it a tough weekend for the Admirals as well. Breaking ball in there. I think that was the changeup that floated right in there. But anyway, and he's in the hole now 0-2. So at 368. Couple of stuck there. Carranza and Bryson. 340 and 333 respectively for the teammates. Ruby waits the 0-2 pitch. Foul back and still. Oh boy! Come Rube! Talking about tough way to lose it. Pitch to Rubalcaba, looks at that one, and the count goes to 1-2 for Ruby tonight. Line into that double play.
John Contreras hands over at first base. Might be a time to start the run. What happened to our PA over there? What are we doing? Let's go.
Hey fans, check out the Snack Shack. We got a bunch of great items for you tonight. You can get barbecue chicken tenders for $5. You can also get teriyaki chicken meatball sliders. You can get 2 of those for $5. We also have Brentwood smoked sweet corn for $2. And of course, there's always Otter Pops and ice cream.
You gotta hang on. We need this win.
Just a reminder, fans, beer sales and at the bottom of this
Vallejo will knock
7th
off
inning.
San Rafael, too. So the crowds out there are pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
You think this one is a couple of hundred?
400 or 500. They're doing a nice job over there. They have a marketing department.
All right, top of the 8th inning we go. And Mark Hurley, the left fielder, will lead it off. Then Ethan Zabel, and then Mason Morioka. We
Now
don't
back
want
to
to
the
see him
Sonoma
with a home run
Stompers.
tonight. He's 3 for 3. But Hurley to start it off.
Number
Here
22,
for the
Mark
Stompers.
Hurley.
Another inning of work here for Jared Granitz, and boy, what a great job he did coming in for Rob Ellis. Tonight, 91 pitches, gave up a lot of hits, but struck out a lot of batters, wiggled out of a couple of jams, and then good relief work from Garrett. His first pitch to Hurley, inside for a ball, 1-0.
Remarkable job in the last inning, the Granites to come in and put out the fire there. 2 runners on and only 1 out, and he just shut them right down. Big move.
The pitch fouled back up and over the screen and out of play, and hard enough to come in. Reliever, always a tough job, Vic, but certainly that tough spot has got to be when you come in with runners on, and if you just give up a base hit, the game will go down the drain right there, especially for the late inning guys. 1-1 pitch, and it's way outside for a ball, 2 balls and a strike. And I still think, you look around the majors, and if there is an area of the team that they kind of let go here, it's kind of the last one to be filled. That's those middle relief guys. 2-1 pitch, swung on. That is sliced down the right field line. That'll be into the bullpen of the Diamonds to get to your closer. Sometimes, the starters, for whatever reason, can't go deep into the ball game, and you have to call on some of those guys a lot. And if you don't have good ones, you're in trouble. 2-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off. That one got a piece of home plate umpire Ron Adams, but he was able to shake it off pretty easily. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top half of the 8th inning, a 2-1 ball game here at Winter Chevrolet Stadium tonight. Diamond's trying to get back on the beam. Here's the pitch, swung on, ground ball up and over the head of the pitcher. It's going to hop up there. Kiriakos has got it, but not much he can do with it. He's able to get to it, keep it on the infield, but it's going to be an infield base hit. And for Mark Hurley, put that one in a good spot.
Number 24,
Yeah, once it
Ethan
took that
Zabel.
big hop over Granite, that was pretty much fade out complete there, and it was going to be a base hit. Kiriakis got over and stopped it from going into center field, but and then he stumbled a bit, but it didn't matter. Hurley was going to be on first base, and what do you know? Another rally and another opportunity for the Stompers. They now have 13 hits.
Sabo squares the bunt, pulls back, snap throw back to first base, not in time.
Good, Otto.
So Zabo bats. He had that RBI single back in that 2nd inning. That was that sunshine base hit. It was just a ball that was just unseen by Jonathan Contreras. Could have been a double play. Turned into the only run for the Stompers. Zabo squares the bunt again. Here's the pitch to him, pulls back, takes a strike. The count goes to 1-1.
I did 64 games this year, high school baseball, and the answer was 30. I got 17 bruises.
That's not a bad ratio. That's a pretty good ratio there. They're pinching him in here at third. Now it's a potential tying run into.
I thought that strategy was in, but lead when you're on the road, and that runner over there at first base would be the tying run.
Pitch a little bit low, 1 ball and no strikes. So I guess the way Marioka's going tonight, maybe you want to get that runner in scoring position for him. Give him a chance to drive it in. Next pitch to Mason, and that is in there for a strike, and the count 1-1.
That could very well be what they were thinking in that particular spot. Marioka's just been solid. 3 for 3. All of them legit liners into the outfield.
So hits now at a baker's dozen for the Stoppers. His next pitch, instead of throw to first. The Giants conscious of that potential tying run over there at first base. You certainly like to keep them close here. You give that middle infield a better chance to turn that double play. Here's the pitch to Mason on the outside corner, strike in the count 1-2. Now that is a strike that errors for the Stoppers. 2-8-0 for the Diamonds. Another throw to first, another dive back in. So for Hurley, not getting a very big lead over there. Getting awful dirty, getting back to the bag. Here's the pitch. Marioka swings and misses it off speed, and he has another strikeout victim for Garrett Granitz.
Yeah, Garrett's just faced 5 hitters, and he's got 3 of them on strikeouts.
Now batting number
Give up
4,
the leadoff
Sam
base
DiMatteo.
here in the 8th to Mark Hurley, but now back-to-back outs. Make it 2 outs, and Sam DiMatteo comes up to bat.
Here's Sam, and the first pitch on the outside corner is strike.
Tapped his chest and said, "My bad" on that one.
And this one on the outside corner has been there, and the Diamonds pitchers tonight, Vic, able to exploit it very well indeed. Another throw back to first, another dive back in. Top half of the 8th inning. An infield base hit to lead it off for Hurley, then Zabo and Moriaka set down strikeouts. There goes the runner. The pitcher called strike 3. And the inning is over. So more good work out of the bullpen by Garrett Granitz as he strikes out the side, and the Stoppers leave a runner. To the bottom of the 8th we go. 2-1 Diamonds.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to breathe. All right, thanks. All right, Mr. Cindy.
The Pittsburg Diamonds truly appreciate all of our great sponsors, such as Little James at 3350 Loveridge Road, New Mecca Restaurant at 3240 Railroad Avenue.
You could just tell how he reacted to it and realized it was going to go high, that he's dialed in right now.
So look at the standings in the association. Next pitch comes in, and that is in there, a strike. The count goes to 1-1 Pacifics. The Admirals win at home and knock off the Pacifics and get closer in the association standings. This one way up high, and the count goes to 2-2. Sunday was that Pacifics 4-3 win over the Diamonds. Pittsburgh came up with a 2 in the 7th to tie it. It was that home run that you were talking about off the bat of Thomas Scholl. Nelson Polanco ended up getting the win in that game. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul left side, up and over the screen and out of play.
Got to keep in mind, even though with 2 strikes, that Odom must have sort of in the back of his mind now with 2 strikes, situational baseball. He's going to get this over to the right side. That's going to get Taylor over to third base. Much more difficult to keep that in mind when you're at 2 strikes, but it's in there.
2-2 pitch, and that's outside ball 3-2. So Celson Polanco in that game, 6 2/3, a couple of runs. We got 2-3. 2 runs. 3 runs, 2 earned. Davis actually got the win in that game. Inning in a 3rd in relief. Payoff pitch, and that one is a called strike 3, and Odo is down on strikes. He was off on his way to first base, and now he's off on his way to the dugout.
Just a perfect pitch on the outside corner. Nick wouldn't have been able to do much with it, and disappointed, but that was a pitcher's pitch.
Number 6,
Sammy Ayala.
So more on that game on Sunday. J.R. Linda picked up the save. Cummings took the loss, Vic, despite going 7 1/3 and allowing just the 3 runs. So Chris, another good outing for him. Here's Ayala, and he takes, looks like the same pitch that just made to Nick Odo in there for a strike. Nothing in one to the Diamond designated hitter.
Yeah, Chris Cummins fixed his heart out in that game, and both of the starting pitchers really had to battle all day long.
Next pitch, and that was just outside, ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Odo in that ball game singled ahead Thomas Scholl's home run, but in the 8th, Vic, you and I talked about it earlier, a couple of Diamonds errors, and they allowed Brent Gillespie to reach and then score. That was the difference in the game. There's the pitch way up high, 2 balls and a strike. So 1 for 3 officially for him, on base 2 of the 4
Second
times.
baseman, number 7.
So that allowed them to go ahead and run the score. It was just more of the Achilles heel that the Diamonds have had so far this year. And that is, we've had good timely pitching, we've had good hitting, maybe too many strikeouts, but good hitting, and our defense has just not been good enough. But we'll turn that around tonight with a solid defensive effort.
Here's Scholl. First pitch nearly hits him in the shoulder. Gets out of that one.
Nearly hits him in the shoulder.
Vic.
That's pretty bad. All but for one, they told me to say that.
Okay.
The very same fireballing that is immense.
So for Thomas tonight, a strikeout victim in the 2nd, flew out to center, leading off the 4th, walked leading off the 6th. So from 0 for 2. Bomb for Thomas Scholl, and just like that, ended their lead. And the Diamonds a pair of bombs tonight. That one to go with Nick Odo's bomb. And a couple of shots out there by the Diamonds out towards Civic Avenue. Swinging a foul by Williams, and he's now even in the count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
4th,
a little breathing room certainly doesn't hurt.
you bet it is, and I would expect
Number
maybe you
2,
know this, Tony.
David Kiriakos.
Is there a chance that you could go back and give a save to Granite in this game? I don't know.
He
the
would have to
intricacies.
complete the game.
He would have to complete the game.
Yeah, he would have to finish off the ball game.
And all Inja would have to do is to get a base hit with B-Dub's speed, so just a 4-run lead, that wouldn't be filing on scoring position.
For John, trying to keep the line moving. It's now a 5-run lead here for the Diamonds. Pitch to Contreras, swinging this one into right field, should end the inning. There to get it is DiMatteo, under, makes the catch. The inning is over, but a big inning for the Diamonds. Sees them take a 5-run lead. The big blow, the Thomas Scholl home run. To the top of the 9th we go. Last chance for the Stoppers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Pittsburgh Diamonds, number 7, Lewis. At EJ Restaurant, we're a lot more than just a
Strike, so it's 0-1. You know, looking at that board, all kinds of numbers up there. 23.
So it's been
As hard as he can, right down the pipe. That 4-run lead. And you go ahead and hit it, and we'll see what happens. If you
high leg kick, 0-2 pitch, and that one left up high. Now goes the 1 ball and 2 strikes. Certainly a situation for Joe Lewis. No reason to be tricky. Got that 5-run lead. Set, high leg kick. There's the pitch. Oh, strike 3 on the inside corner. So Yasuda is out number 2. He has struck times tonight, and that'll bring up Derek Fox, represent now 6 in the Stoppers. And again, as you said, no errors by anybody, but particularly no errors by the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, that's something that would be job one.